This is something I kind of want to do, but I got a few other things that I should do instead first. But I think that I've thought about a lot of different possibilities, and one that I keep going back to is one that Josh suggested right after he painted this car. He suggested letting the paint harden up and then wet sand it down smooth and then put a coat of clear coat on it. And I believe I could do that with that Poppy's patina. And just by the looks of this, as opposed to that. See, this has even got tape marks on it. You can feel where the tape was when Josh painted that. When you do this, it all turns into smooth. And I don't think that's a bad look. That looks like some sure enough old school hot rod patina. I never heard the word patina when I was young, when I was doing this hot rod stuff as a kid, but I hear it a lot now. Some people pay for it, some people fake it, paint it on, and all this other stuff. But pretty good old school, homegrown hot rod patina right there. No reason why not to take advantage of it. And you know, I got the Pappy's patina. That's that rub-on clear coat stuff. It wouldn't cost me a penny to sand that a little. Slap some on there and see how it looks. If I wasn't happy with it, I could sand it off and put something else on top of it later on. This car had a pretty good paint job on most of it. This rear fender had primer on it because I had replaced this rear fender. I did some body work on the other fender, on the other quarter panel. But the rest of the car had a pretty decent, silver paint job. I think the car was originally black. So it's probably got all the paint under there. The silver and the black and the red and the blue and the white, and all of it is there. And I could always take more paint off of it, but I'd sort of love to see how it would look with what I've got modified a little bit before I do something that I can't reverse later on. Yes, indeed. Josh has gotten into Jeeps these days, by the way. He's got himself a Jeep. I'm not even sure. I know he's got some videos up on YouTube. And I haven't watched all of them. I try to get over there and watch his videos and things from time to time, but I've just been kind of busy with some other things lately. I haven't done it, but I'll have to get over and catch up. Because he's been working on that Jeep some. He's got some Jeep friends and they're going out and doing Jeep things. And that's not a bad thing. Jeeps is cool. Jeeps is very cool. I wouldn't mind having another Jeep myself. If I could get one for the price I can afford, which is $0. I actually got the last one for $0. Steve gave me that patches. Used up snow for plowing snow up in Maine. He had found out that he had a terminal disease. He wasn't live long enough to finish what he was doing to it. He said he'd just love to see somebody get it that would take care of it. I think I took pretty good care of it, although I did use it to work. But I mentioned that to him at one of the family reunions. He said, using it for work is not a bad thing. That's what it was made for. And the guy that got it said he was going to restore it. And that was a pretty little Jeep. If you had it painted up like it was in the factory and had all that fancy lettering on it and everything. I think it was a Renegade. That would look good. Alright. I can tell two things. It's going to make my arms sore. And I'm going to enjoy it. So maybe I'll just do a little bit more, and then I'll go and I'm going to wire in the, I need to oil this door too so it closes better. I'm going to wire in the oil pressure gauge. Yeah, baby. I already like it better. A real professional would have squirted some mud remover from those fenders before they sanded over it, but you know, I like to do things my way. I did it my way. It's gonna be fun. I don't know if I'm going to be able to tear myself away from it today or not. I might just have to keep cleaning on it for a while. I tell you what I'm thinking about doing is something I saw DD. What's Darren's? DD Speed Shop. If I'm not mistaken, he pulled like a old 57 Chevy in there, and he put some of that Pappy's patina all over it. I mean, I don't even think he took the chrome off. I think he may have put it right over the chrome. I might do something just like that. Most of this chrome, like that part under the window, there ain't no clips for it anymore. And some guy up in Maine put some screws to hold it on, and it's on there pretty good. I'd hate to take it off, because who knows if it'd go back on there again next time. Used to be a chrome strip down the side. Josh took it off and never did put it back on there, and you know, seemed like every time somebody takes something off, less things that go back on it. So heck, fire, I might just rubber down like I'm doing, and get me some of that Pappy's patina and just go right over everything there. I like the way the lines come out on the top of the car, and there's a line up to that fender that comes back, and one down below the door and one over the fender well. I kind of like the way the sanding brings those lines out. That looks good to me. And this looks better than that, which is what that looks like under that windshield. Yes indeed. Yes indeed. Supposed to rain tomorrow. Of course, I could get out here in the rain and do some wet sanding. Wouldn't that be a hoot? Got me a little sanding block sitting here. Where'd that come from? Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. Nice. Some of my work there. I put those rear quarters. I put this one on this side on this car. There's an old pre-video video made out of pictures on there somewhere of me doing that fender. fact, I think this fender came out of Arizona or someplace like that. I probably got me a sander somewhere around here. In fact, I know I got a circular sander. I used to have some vibrational sanders. Might still have one of them kicking around down there somewhere. I got a bunch of sand blocks and stuff like that. Oh, she looks better already. Yeah. Better already. So I went online last night to see what a key would cost me for this thing, and the cheapest one I could find was $69. Well, it's a key and the little lock and the little mechanism that works up in there. Yeah, see, I got some bad looking. I got some strange stuff going on up under here. A little bit of sanding wouldn't hurt that a bit. Got some going on back here too. Got a spot right there, and this spot here where the paint's falling off it. Oh, we're gonna have some fun. Oh, we're gonna have some fun. Careful, don't get carried away, Peak. Maybe a little bit of the time's a good idea. I might have needed to do that to break the tension between me and that. You know, wiring a gauge ain't no big deal. I don't know why I'm having trouble getting my brain to focus on that. But sometimes I'm like that. The simplest thing. I want you to look at my baby down there rolling in the grass. That's such a sweet dog. I'm so glad he gets to run around here and have a good time. This is hot. He's a good one. He's a good one. Yeah, sometimes the simplest thing, like putting that motor in. It took me months to get my mind in the right place to put that motor in. I know I can have that wire wired in about 2 or 3 minutes. Of course, that's also a good thing to do tomorrow because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I could sit in the garage here and do that. Oh, boy. I still got a lot of cleaning up to do in here. And I lost my hat. You know my hat that I wear all the time, the big leather, it looks like, I guess you'd call a fedora. I can't find my hat. I came in here the other day, took it off. Who knows where I tossed it, but now I can't find it. Ain't that weird? I am weird sometimes. Just coming down my road. There goes the car. Yeehaw, I got neighbors now.